Hello, welcome back. And this is one of the main thing that you should know if you are an electric guitarist. Okay, so one of the main things that we teach is how to know the shapes and keep the shapes in your mind while you play the guitar. This will help you a lot because these are the shapes of the chords that we generally play. First is the C shape. Can you see the C shape in the first red color? So R is the root note, 3 is the third note, and if it's written 5, it's going to be the fifth note. Okay, so that's in the shape of C. Next, if you go a little step forward, we are going to play in the shape of A. So we are playing C major chord. Now in C shape, now we are playing C major chord in A shape. If you have learned A, you would have played A like this or like this when you're learning the guitar at the beginning. But if you take that A shape and keep it here on the third fret, barring the third fret and playing the A shape here, that is also a C. Some of them play like this, but everything produces the same sound. That's A shape. Next, you go from the C major chord from here, you play it here, and this can also be played in G shape if you are playing it here. Okay, but you have to bar these. Okay, we are playing this G shape here, right? Like we know how to play G chord, right? Same thing, you're playing it here. Same sound, same sound, same sound. But yeah, just the position is changed, so we play it like this. And because these are open strings, we are barring it here. This becomes G shape. Okay, just understand the shapes now. Later we'll go deep inside. Next, it's going to be the same C chord. The sound of C is going to be played in the next shape. We just did the G shape. The next is going to be E shape. C, A, G is done. Now E shape. E shape will be like this. It's very easy because when you started learning F chord, you would have learned it like this to bar your first fret. That's F chord. It's nothing but in the shape of E because we played E like this, or you would have played it like this. It's just this change of fingers, and you would have started this way. So that shape, you bring it here. This is also C. So we are playing the C chord, the sound of C in this shape, then in A shape, then in G shape, then in E shape. Do you figure out that all the sounds are same because we are playing the same chord repeatedly but in different shape. Now the last one is going to be D shape. So in D shape, we are going to play the same D shape. This is how we play D, right? This is the shape of D. Play that here. Okay, now because these are, if you bar these, it become D shape. Okay, and now if you understand this, all these shapes, that's why it's called CAGED, which is called caged shape. C shape and A shape, G shape, the shape of E, and in the shape of D. Okay, so we understood all the shapes. Now the remaining notes which are in white, those are the notes that we didn't touch upon. So we are going to touch on those notes. If you know the root note, then we can move from there. Okay. Now further coming from C shape, let's start. Okay, the first one is a root note. Okay, so this is your root note. When you're playing C major chord, this will be C, and this is also C. Your second string is also C. Your fifth string, this is also C. Both are, one is high octave C, the other is low octave C. Middle we have the third. Okay, understood? So this is how we learn how to use the shapes. And in your A shape, your root note is this, and this is third, this is fifth. Okay, if your root note is kept here, this becomes an octave. We always play octave like this. That's why you could see some of the guitarists playing using octaves. We create sound. So for the fifth and the third string, these are called octaves. So we always are in this shape to create an octave sound. Okay, and if you're playing in the fourth and the second string, we just move one fret forward to get that octave sound. Okay, so this is how octaves function. So I would want you to first get used to this shape first, and most often a lot of the guitar pieces are made in the C shape without our knowledge. So let's now shift to another chord. Okay, we are changing to another chord called as G. We are going to use the shapes, but we are in the chord of G now. Okay, now coming to the C shape, this chord of G can be played in C shape over here. Okay, this is the C shape, right? So when you're having C, usually you play with this fingers. So we use these fingers to play C chord. But when you are changing your fingers here, okay, this will lead you to hold the guitar in this shape. So this is the G shape, and we are going to learn in the shape of C over these frets. So 7, 8, 9, 10. On 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, we hold our 4 fingers. Okay, so now I'll say one more thing that's very important is, before we could come on to CAGED system and learn all these things, the most important thing is your basics. If you didn't get your basics right, go back. Get these basics right. Okay, so your fingers are ready enough to play this, and I mentioned again and again, your index finger and your middle finger is very strong, so it's easy to hold them. But your fourth finger will be strong, but it's not controllable. It's uncontrollable most of the time. So you will have to give a lot of importance to control it. That will be the main case. And your little finger can be controllable, but it's weak because it's very small. So these two fingers are challenge in any instrument that you play. Even if you play piano or if you play any instrument, always these two fingers will come into notice, because they function differently. Okay, they are uncontrollable. They don't listen to you. So you need to teach them and train them to listen to you. So once you get used to it, we are going to use the C shape. But now we are in the chord of G. Okay, so we are in the chord of G, but we are doing in the C shape. So if that transfers, that C shape transfers here. Now once you get it here, I want you to play the do, re, mi, fa, or the scale of. So we stop here, because if you want to move forward, we'll move on to the next shape. Okay, so you should know what all notes you can play in this C shape from starting from the root note. That is the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or the scale. So get used to this. And if you connect it with pentatonic scales, we'll also be very familiar with this. This is the pentatonic shape of the C shape that we are in. So that's in the minor, but if you come to this, okay, so in this shape you should know what all you can play, how all you can play, what all you can bring in. Don't go to another shape. We are in this, we call it, it's exactly named as caged because you are inside a cage. Remember, like you're inside a cage and you're just stuck inside these four. So how are you going to bring all the notes and all the things that you know inside this shape? Matters a lot. Okay, because if you are able to get stuck inside the shape and play everything that you know here, once you transfer to the next shape, then you'll be able to mingle this shape and also this shape, the C shape and the A shape. So once you're able to play one shape correctly, then you learn another shape correctly, then you combine them both. That is where you start exploring a lot. Then when you're combining 3 shapes, 4 shapes, 5 shapes, and you combine them one after the other, or skip a shape and play it, go to the next shape and then come to this shape. So that's when you see electric guitarists moving front and back and creating good sounds. That is nice for our ears to hear. Okay? So I would want you to do this again and again. Okay? And get used to this shape. Okay? Okay. Now, once you are able to get this shape correct, then I would want you to go to the next shape. So we'll be seeing the next shape in the next video. But in this, just concentrate on one thing. Just focus on one thing. Get it right. Okay? Okay. And try to include pull-offs and hammer-on. Just jam around with just this shape. We are not learning anything here. We are just understanding. Okay? Just understanding what is happening while we use this shape, and you gather a lot of information in your head. When you stay here, okay? And do what all techniques that you know. But stick to the shape. The rule is be inside the cage, be inside the shape. So the notes that are not in this C are going to be the white ones that you see here. And if you want to remember it even more, you can remember it in this way. And then just move around with the 4 fingers on the 4 strings at the bottom. Okay? All these we're doing in the shape of C. So we are just using 2 strings, then sometimes using 3 strings, sometimes using 4 strings, sometimes using 5 strings. So you keep on adding strings, okay? Rule is just be in the cage. Just do your thing again and again. You'll get used to this scene. Okay, thank you for joining in and getting a good understanding about the cage shape. We just finished the first shape. Later we'll go to the next shape, which is going to be A, and I'll see you there in the A shape. Thank you.